I want to read just a few pages for you out of this awesome book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. And this is called The Measure of True Success, and it's in chapter 11. The Measure of True Success. At this point, you may be thinking, what about that guy I saw a show about? The one who made hundreds of millions of dollars from shady stock deals. He's as big a success as you'll ever see, and I don't think he cares a bit about benefiting humanity. Such cases are all too common, but we must be careful to understand them for what they are. Someone may seem to succeed for a while, but money obtained by fraud often takes wings and flies away. Even if it does not, when we rob from another, we rob from ourselves. The mood of lack and limitation that led to our behavior manifests itself in other ways as well, in our body, our home life, our relationships with others. What we think and feel, we create. We create what we believe. Even though someone may have accumulated a fortune fraudulently, he is not successful. There is no success without peace of mind. What good is a person's accumulated wealth if he cannot sleep nights, is sick, or has a guilt complex? I once met a professional criminal in London who told me something of his exploits. He had amassed a large fortune that allowed him to live in luxury in his house outside London and his summer home in France. In luxury, yes, but not in comfort. He was in constant dread of being arrested by Scotland Yard. He had many inner disorders that were undoubtedly caused by his constant fear and deep-seated guilt complex. He knew he had done wrong. This deep sense of guilt attracted all kinds of trouble to him. Later I heard that he had voluntarily turned himself in to the police and had served a prison sentence. After his release from prison, he sought psychological and spiritual counsel and became transformed. He went to work and became an honest, law-abiding citizen. He found what he loved to do and was happy. A successful person loves her work and expresses herself fully. Success is contingent upon a higher ideal than the mere accumulation of riches. The person of success is the person who possesses great psychological and spiritual understanding. Many of the great business leaders of today depend upon the correct use of their subconscious minds for their success. They cultivate the ability to see an upcoming project as if it were already complete. Having seen and felt the fulfillment of their prayers, their subconscious minds bring about the realization. If you imagine an objective dearly, you will be provided with the necessities in ways you know not of, through the wonder-working power of your subconscious mind. In considering the 3 steps to success, you must never forget the underlying power of the creative forces of your subconscious mind. This is the energy behind all the steps in any plan of success. Your thought is creative. Thought, fused with feeling, becomes a subjective faith or belief. As you have believed, so let it be. Once you understand that you possess a mighty force within you that is capable of bringing to pass all your desires, you gain both confidence and a sense of peace. Whatever your field of action may be, you should learn the laws of your subconscious mind. When you know how to apply the powers of your mind, and when you are expressing yourself fully and giving of your talents to others, you are on the sure path of true success. If you are about God's business or any part of it, God, by his nature, is for you. So who can be against you? With this understanding, there is no power in heaven or on earth that can withhold success from you. This book will show you all kinds of ways on how to become successful, how to get out of your ruts, how to get out of poverty, how to get out of your sickness, how to feel better, how to project to other people that you love them, that you are giving them good feelings. Thus, you are going to be giving yourself back good feelings. This book will help you and re-energize your mind. It just will. The power of your subconscious mind. It'll help you with all kinds of relationships, with your marriage, whatever it is, helping you find the right mate. It'll help you do that too. Okay, just have an open mind. Get this book and read it. Change your thoughts and change your life. That's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.